what's up everybody, it's Gerald here.
Hi everybody, this is Gerald.
Hi, this is Gerald.
Well, this is Steve reporting for Gerald Ford.
Hey, what's going on guys? This is Scudder reporting for Gerald Ford TV.
Hi guys, this is Pat filming a video for Gerald.
What's up everybody, Gerald here and welcome back. We are finally down here on our very first session on the new lake. Now the guys that I joined with, they've been down here before me and they've done a 48-hour stint starting on Friday and finishing Sunday morning. I'm going to quickly cut in a couple of their clips that they sent me so you can see how they got on.
Hey, what's up everybody, it's Gerald here. Just settling down to my first session on a new lake that we've joined. Hopefully be able to bring you some catch reports in a little while. Keep fingers crossed.
Hi everybody, this is Gerald bringing you the first session at the new lake. We've got all the rods out, tight lines, wet nets, all that. Get the burgers going. We'll bring you a report soon. Get rid of them.
What's going on guys? Scudder reporting for Gerald Ford TV. Just thought I'd show you a rig that we're using. Oh.
Well, this is Steve reporting for Gerald Ford. First time here, 3 rods out. I've got a zig rig on one of them and I'm fishing a pellet on another and pop-up boilie on the third. Well, here's hoping we'll get something soon. Cheers.
Hi, this is Gerald. I've just stepped back in my bivvy to go and have a Forrest Gump. Quite spacious, as you can see. A bit deceptive from the outside, but got urinals, toilet, suspended lighting, lovely. So, alright, really good news. First fish of the lake, first fish for myself, ending a little blank you under one session. Looking forward to it. Method feeder proved the winner of the day yesterday. Onwards and upwards, with some bigger fish. Pleased that Steve's in with a pike, and well, hopefully the other guys will update soon. See you for now.
Hey, what's going on guys? This is Scudder reporting for Gerald Ford TV. I'm just going to give you a little update. Here we are down at our new members lake that we've all joined. I'm going to just turn my camera around. There's me set up here. Got 3 rods out, 2 over on the far bank, just over there into the snags, and then I've got one just over there under that tree. You can see it. There's 4 of us fishing. One guy had a 15-pound common yesterday morning early, and then a guy in the swim next to me had a 10-pound pike. So we'll see how we get on, see how the day goes. The weather's looking good. I've had a couple of knocks this morning, so fingers crossed we'll be able to come back with a report and possibly even a fish on the bank. See you soon.
Hi guys, this is Pat filming a video for Gerald. We're on the second day of our fishing trip. 4 of us are here. I'll just turn the camera around so you can see where we're fishing. The rod's set up there. We've got one out down on them trees near the snags. One under them trees near the snags, and one over there under the trees near the snags. I haven't had anything as yet. Yesterday there was a couple of catches, a pike and a couple of carp, which is good. I'll let you know when anything else happens. Good luck.
2 fish were landed over the whole weekend, a nice common, which I'll put a picture in now, and with the weight, because I can't quite remember what it was right now. It's around 15 pound, and a pike. They'll be back down here again soon, and hopefully they'll film some more clips and I'll manage to get them into a video and edited, and then hopefully also I'll be able to get down here and do a session with all of them. Okay, so let me show you the swim I've chose to fish today. It's the very first swim that you come to, and it's probably the most comfortable swim on the lake. It doesn't seem to have an official name, but it is next to the Oak Swim, which is just there. Now I chose to fish this swim because a couple of fish came out here over the weekend. I have one rod just down here in between this snag and this little island, just in there. My middle rod is right out there, just off this tree that overhangs the lake over there in the channel, and then the third rod is right over where that duck is. So if that duck disappears under the water, you know he's going for me bait. Let's just wait a second, see if he does. He's having a good look. He's circling. Please go away, duck. Anyway, that's where the third rod is. He has taken an interest to that bait for definite. Now, fingers crossed, hopefully we can get a fish. It is very weedy out through this channel here, right out to the middle of the lake here. Very, very weedy, so you can't really fish in there. It's quite thick. I've tried to get a rod in there. There's like a little snag as well, just in the water there. Just try to get one right down the channel, and I've had to go a little bit further out, right under the tree over there. So as we're new to the lake, I'm trying 3 different rigs out. On the left-hand rod, I've got a standard D-ring rig with a micro swivel with a 15mm, I believe it's hybrid boilie. Yeah, hybrid boilie, just bait flossed on. On the middle rod, we have a 15mm wafter rig. And on the right hand rod we have just a standard hair rig that I normally would use, with also a 15mm hybrid boilie on the bottom. So hopefully, fingers crossed, whatever one goes off, we can then switch over to all them rigs and try and catch some fish. This pesky swan is causing me nothing but trouble. He's diving on all my baits. I'm seriously thinking about moving swims. Alright guys, it's midday, it's 12 o'clock. And before I can even tell you about where my rigs have been and everything, I've been pestered for the last hour and a half by swans and geese, just diving down on all my baits. So I'm thinking about moving over to the platform swims, which is on the other side of the lake. I can see a lot more of the lake from there, and if I see any fish movement, I can move on to them. I'm going to reel in now, or the rods are already in, and I'm going to pack up and go and have a look. I don't know if you can hear me because I've had to move swims onto the road bank and on the very first platform swim. Basically the swans and the geese and the ducks were just constantly diving on my baits over in the other side of the lake, so I've now moved into platform 1. Fingers crossed we can get a fish out of here. There's some good spots and I'll show you right now where I'm fishing. So here's the swim, 3 rods out again. The right hand rod is just down there off that island in the gap, right about there somewhere. The middle rod is over there in the middle. I don't know whether that was the swan that's swimming across, I think it was. So the middle rod is just over there, and then the left hand rod is just basically out in the middle of the lake over here on a nice little clear spot where there's no weed, and I've put some bait around it. Right, it's lunchtime. I hope you can hear me because the road is quite busy behind us. So what have we got? We have got 2 packets of prawn cocktail flavoured crisps. Oh, nice. 2 hot cross buns. And then 2 rolls now. Oh, that's gammon. 2 gammon rolls. Perfect. So it's 1:46, not a lot's happened. I'll just give you a quick rundown on what had happened before now, just in case you couldn't hear me because of the traffic. So originally I started off in a swim that's just on the other side of this island over there. I was in there for probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, but I was constantly being bombarded by ducks and swans, and they were picking up my bait all the time, disturbing my rigs. So I decided to make a move. I've come over here into the platform swim. I've got 1 rod over there on this side of the island. I've got 1 over there in a gap in between the islands over there, and then this other rod is just literally out in mid-water out there with some bait scattered around it. So no bites, not even nibbles. Peter came round, the bailiff, and he was telling me that, you know, the fish tend to spend more time up in the shallows up here. Now that's where James fished the weekend, and he didn't have anything. A fish did come out of this swim that I'm in, and a fish came out of the swim that I started in. So I think it's best that I stay down here for now. I'm going to keep trying, but if anything happens, I'll let you know. It's 3 o'clock and I've still not had any bites, so what I've done is I've taken the right hand rod, which was down here in the island, and I've chucked it all the way up here into a snag over there, and then just swapped the middle rod onto the right hand rest and switched them around. There has been some bubbles coming up over my left hand rod just out here in the middle of the lake, but no bites, no bleeps, nothing, just the swan basically. He's still about, as you can see, up there swimming around. I believe they've got a nest just on the edge of this island over here, because I've seen them sitting on something over there, so maybe they've got some eggs or something. That's why they're so protective and swimming around at the minute and chasing off the geese. Right, so the time is 5 o'clock and it's time to go home basically. I've not seen any signs of any fish, I've not had any bites, so I'm going to reel my rods in and get myself off. I will be back next week on Wednesday, back down here again. I don't know where I'm going to fish yet. Maybe I'll give the other end a go like the bailiff said, but we'll see. Scudder will be down here on Friday night, doing just Friday night and then going home Saturday morning, so look out for that, updates on that one. And I'll catch you all very soon. Tight lines and wet nets. Let's rig. So as we're new to the lake, I'm trying 3 different rigs out on all of the rods. Now on the left hand rod I've got a standard D-ring.